commission, for Chairman Moyer tonight. Y'all had a chance to look at the minutes of the meetings, of the previous meetings? What's your pleasure?
Move to approve as presented.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Motion passed. There is one correction, and I think that he's already aware of that. Old business. Mobile home farm labor for Mr. Watkins. Any discussion? It was tabled last month because Mr. Whittington wanted to make a motion to table it so that it could be maybe relocated to a different spot, or that's what the minutes say anyway. To move to maybe a different location to maybe better appease the neighbors. Have you all considered anything like that yet?
We gave some consideration to doing some vegetative buffers around, but again, it's the location was chosen due to the proximity, one to the road, but also to the overhead power lines. So we can move a little bit one way or the other, and also I may have spoken about another 100 feet off the road, just no problem. That would help.
Well, I mean, other than the people that's on the same side of the road up there, most of the neighbors who were complaining were down the road a little ways. They weren't directly across the road.
And I did talk to some people from the county after that, and some of the people that were complaining had been told that if they would just make a formal complaint, that the county would do something about it. So that was kind of up to them, that they haven't done that. They've been told, make a complaint.
Are you talking about on the other issue that they brought?
On the other issues,
Right.
yep, on the other issues. I mean, there was no, and as I mentioned the last time, and in my job, I'm familiar with H-2A labor and the housing that has to go with that. It's very regulated. And I personally don't see an issue. I think he's done everything. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's done his homework. He's got having the double wide built to specs for that. I don't see an issue.
Right, any discussion? Any other discussion? Anybody want to take action on this?
I move, we recommend approval.
I'll second.
All right, moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Comprehensive plan update. You got something on us for that? Oh, for us with that? Any more old business first? Okay, new business.
Yeah, not too much on that. Just I wanted to mention that we had the 3 community meetings the past couple of weeks. So I hope some of you were able to get out to that. I attended the one last Tuesday here in the village. There was some active discussion on that. So the CRC will be compiling all that information that they received from those meetings, and they'll be discussing it at the next comprehensive plan meeting, which will be next Tuesday, I believe. So.
I was curious because I wanted to come Tuesday, but then I ended up I had to go to Northern Virginia for work, so I wasn't able to. I had to be there Tuesday night. But I was curious because I didn't hear much, in the community, like what type of turnout did we have at any of them?
I think I heard there were 17 at one, about 10 at one, and there were about 34 or so here in the village. So
That's it. I mean, I was trying to get the word out, but I'm curious. So that's better than what I expected, actually.
yes, there's.
Was there much input from the community folks, or were they just kind of listening?
Yeah, I'm not sure at the first 2. The one that I attended, there was a good amount of input.
Was it good?
Was it all what we expected? Completely. Yeah.
It was somewhat varied. There were some topics there was an exercise called park. So what you want to preserve, add, and I got to remember the restrict together, restrict and keep. So there was some things that, or at least one thing I remember that ended up as both an add and a restrict. So just yes, there were some different opinions, but I think it was a good discussion, I think.
Good.
That's great turnout for what I would assume.
It was a good discussion we had it. Painful.
Yeah, I'd say the way they had it set up was maybe more interactive, so they, wasn't just presenting information and
Did you go to?
here, they actually got involved. I thought it was well done.
Was there enough input that you think that we're gonna have to? They're gonna have to actually change to what they presented us, and we're gonna have another meeting or extra meetings to kind of work this out, or what's your opinion?
It's probably gonna be up to the committee. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I attended the one in Vanborough as well as the one here in Amelia. And they were very different. But the one in Manborough with a smaller number of people, there was a lot of discussion because there was just a little bit of explaining what the comprehensive plan is. And then they broke into ones and twos, so you had two groups. And we discussed these three questions. And then they switched. And the discussion kept on going on after the meeting was effectively adjourned. So it was same way we did it. Painful, it would have been the same, but that's kind of what happened. But it got having larger number of, and I don't know precisely, but I think that they tended to have it in the Parks and Rec building and think in the front room. Well, it was a double booking evidently. And because it was changed from here to accommodate the larger, as I understand.
no, they said this was double booked, that's why we had to move it. This
Well,
was double-
and someone told me actually that both of them ended up being double booked. But, now whether that's correct or not. In any case, we ended up being actually in the gymnasium.
Okay.
And so it was and it didn't break into groups.
Yeah.
And it was all, and so it was very different and ended up not being as effective, say, for discussion.
Well, it sounded like it was decent turnout for it anyway. Anybody else have any questions or comments?
Did they seem to, the map, was the map a big issue or was it other things?
I think it was other things. The things that if you looked at the map would probably contradict the map, but the map wasn't looked at too closely.
Yeah,
and
I
I
think
can-
that's where a lot of it would come, but.
Yeah, Juan was at that meeting as well, but that's what I gathered from it. It was, I don't think there was too much focus on the map itself that I remember.
It was kind of wide open for us. You know, what you, and, but it took a little bit to, I think, for people to
Understand the concept.
understand what the comp plan is and so forth.
Yeah, I think there was some confusion at first that this was a new thing that was being
Yeah.
imposed on the county from the CRC, and Juan explained that this is a document that already exists. This is just a revision to it, so that helped a little bit once we got back.
How did the supervisor go ahead and approve our information about the ADUs and stuff? Did that go on through yet, or they haven't decided yet?
They tabled it
we tabled it till the next one,
Okay.
because the supervisors had a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
It was more questions that could be done here. So each one of us is gonna get one-on-one with Austin, get their particular question answered, and we go, this, in all those.
Is he gonna come back to us then, you think?
I think it's.
I think he can answer all the questions. Good. Okay. You got any other information or new business we need to discuss tonight?
Not at this point.
I do wanna make sure I know when that meeting is next week. Hold on. I think I have it on. Next Tuesday? Is that what you said? Oh, yeah, I have it,
Yes.
10 a.m.
Yep. That makes sense.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah, 10 a.m.
I don't know. Yeah, if that is.
That's the record.
All right, does anybody else have anything needs to come before this group tonight? We want to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Move to adjourn.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion pass. Short and sweet, well, I like it.
Did it, people that read. All right.